I am a veterinarian. I graduated eons ago, back when there were still dinosaurs around. It feels like sometimes. But I went into livestock medicine. I was a horse vet, and I really hated farming just because at the time I was in a hillbilly area. I didn't know that, and there was a lot of cruelty. And I actually loved going to a factory farm because there was concrete and hot water and proper handling equipment, whereas the farms of the day had kind of slipped a little bit. And I don't know if I want to do this. So, and then I started reading books like Diet for a Small Planet, Frankie LePay, and I thought, we probably shouldn't be eating meat just because, all the propaganda that was out then. I became a vegetarian. And in fact, I got flack from my customers. They said, well, you're a veterinarian and you eat animals? I thought, yeah, you're right. And so I was a vegetarian for 23 years. And what happened in my practice, I had a large holistic veterinary practice with about 20 employees. And I was actually feeling kind of like I'm getting run over. It's like my employees were pushing me around. And at one point at a party, and this is a very unusual story, I rarely tell anybody, but I accidentally got knocked over. I was in a shoving contest, and I went flying right into a plate glass window, and it didn't break. But I thought, I'm so weak. And the next day I went and got a big fish, tuna steak. And I immediately felt the effect of that protein. It was just affected me. And I've been eating meat ever since. Well, then I got back into the meat business, but I realized there's a tremendous demand to get into grass-fed beef, pastured pork, run around the farm chickens, raw milk, and that led me to the Weston A. Price Foundation, where it's like, I'm home, these are my people. And so I work with mainly with grass-fed beef, and actually we're finding the hottest thing in dairying now is grass milk, which is milk made from cattle that don't eat grain. And there's as much difference between grass milk and organic good milk as there is between conventional dirty milk and organic milk. It's light years ahead. And actually farmers that are able to do it, and that's kind of what I do for a living, is help people understand grass-fed beef. It's extremely difficult. It's kind of like the A students are only able to do it. I mean, you can learn it, we can clip years off your learning curve, but if you don't really know what you're doing, you can't just throw the cattle out there and come back in a couple of years and get them. For one, you'll degrade the pasture. Your farm is not regenerative, it's not sustainable, and the beef won't be any good. It'll be tough and gamey, and you can't even hardly chew through it. So we make a gourmet, delicious, grass-fed beef that actually makes your heart healthier. It's got omega-3 fat in it, there's no hormones, there's no chemicals, there's no antibiotics, and these cattle are happy. And it's just a win-win. Saving the planet and enjoy doing it is kind of like what you could say that we do. So it's really, I'm in the top of my game right now, which is very odd. I should be playing golf or something stupid. Not that that's stupid, but most people my age are living in a gated community somewhere and playing cards or something. I'm busier than I've ever been in my life, and I'm in my 70s, and it's just, I couldn't be happier. And this group here, the Weston A. Price, I mean, you can probably hear in the background all the people just, and we're with our own people, feeling like we're changing the world in a very nice way.